Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to Aztec Women's Basketball. The Aztecs kick off the 2025 portion of their season here on New Year's Day at Moby Arena on the campus of Colorado State University. It'll be the Aztecs and the Rams today. Both teams coming off victories in their conference opening games on Saturday. I'm Chris Ello, welcoming you to it from Moby Arena, one of the better atmospheres in the Mountain West Conference, and a place that has been difficult for the Aztecs to play, especially last year. The Aztecs came up here and endured what was basically a nightmare. They scored only 3 points in the first quarter, and they never were in the game. They ended up losing by 32 points up here to Colorado State, 82-50. One of the other reasons that it's always been tough to win up here is because Colorado State's been good under head coach Ryan Williams, who likes Stacey Terry Hudson. His counterpart with the Aztecs is in his 12th season. Colorado State is 10-4 this year overall, and they had defeated Utah State on the road Saturday 83-74. So it's pretty much typical for Colorado State. They're good, and they're at home, and they play great defense, and they never turn the ball over. On the other side, not necessarily business as usual for the Aztecs. They're better than they've been in recent seasons, and that includes each of the last 2 years when the Aztecs won 20-plus games. They're better than that this year. They've started 12-2. They played perhaps their best game of the season so far on Saturday, dismantling Boise State 74-59 in a game that really wasn't that close. The Aztecs never trailed and led by as many as 18 and never by less than 10 in the second half, and that was against a really good Boise State squad. So the Aztecs can play their game here today. They certainly will have a chance, but they have to put the memory of last season behind them. Lots of really good freshmen will be in this game today. If you follow the Aztecs, you know they have them. Naomi Panganiban at 10 points, 7 points, is averaging 19 over her last 5. She is back-to-back Mountain West Conference Freshman of the Week. Nat Martinez also won back-to-back Freshman of the Week awards earlier this season. The two of them combined average about 19 points off the Aztec bench. They've been great. And Kaylin Hamilton and Bailey Barnhart, the Aztecs' other two freshmen, haven't been too bad either. Colorado State has a really, really good freshman as well in Brooke Carlson. She's out of Batavia, Illinois. She's in the starting lineup. She was a Freshman of the Week earlier this year. They have another good freshman off the bench in Chloe Froby. So young players may have a lot to do with the outcome today. For the Aztecs senior center, Callie Clark, it is a big homecoming day. She played here at Colorado State for 4 seasons before transferring to the Montezuma Mesa. And there is a large contingent, about 4 rows worth of fans sitting across the way, all wearing red jerseys, supporting the Aztecs. And Callie Clark, she is from Centennial, Colorado. This is a big game for her. So, early season test for San Diego State. Before we get to it, we'll have our national anthem. that's not just Michael Brown, that's downtown Michael Brown on our national anthem today. Speaking of downtown, both of these teams rank first and second in three-point shooting in the Mountain West Conference. That will also go a long way toward determining the winner today. Aztecs open up with Aaron Haupt in the backcourt, 5'6" junior out of Danville, Illinois. Veronica Sheffy, 5'9", a junior from Woodinville, Washington. Megan Fizo, 5'10", senior, Seattle, Washington. Kim Villalobos, 6' senior from Los Angeles, and the former Ram, Colorado State's ex, and now Aztec, Callie Clark, 6'3", senior from Centennial, Colorado. Of course, the Aztecs' scoring power comes off the bench. San Diego State averages 36.7 points per game off the bench. That is fifth most in all of college basketball, NCAA college basketball. And of course, the bench is where you have the likes of Adriana Quezada, Naomi Panganiban, Nat Martinez, and others who have all contributed throughout this season. Stacey Terry Hudson is in her 12th season as head coach at San Diego State. She's assisted by Kelly Lewis, who has Colorado roots as well. John Silver and Greg Gottlieb. Mel Boscarino is the director of player personnel. Jasmine Hodgkins Parker, the director of operations. The athletic trainer is Queenie Soriano. Strength coach, James Chasen. And don't forget the addition of another assistant coach recently, and that would be Stacey Terry Hudson's husband, Justin Hudson, who adds a genius touch to the Aztecs defense, which has been a big key all season for the red and black. For Colorado State, mentioned a freshman, Brooke Carlson. She starts 5'8", Batavia, Illinois, Brooke Carlson. Joe Vaz is a 6' senior from Cape Verde, and she's a good rebounder at 6 foot, strong on the inside. Marta Lamaine, 6' junior from Latvia. And then the Ronsek brothers, Emma Ronsek, 6'2", from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, transfer from Creighton, and her sister, Hannah Ronsek, 5'11", a junior from Sioux Falls. Emma Ronsek transferred to Colorado State this year to play her graduate season with her sister, and Colorado State is glad she did. Emma Ronsek leads them in scoring, rebounding, and assists. She averages 17.5 points per game. She's 6'2", can score in the post, and also hit you with the three-point shot. Ryan Williams, one of the best in this conference, three-time coach of the year. He is in his 12th season as the head coach of Colorado State. The Aztecs, once again, will be in their red jerseys today. They wore them at home on Saturday. Won there. No reason not to keep wearing them here this afternoon. Colorado State will be in white. And they've got to get some of the pregame pyrotechnic stuff off the floor so we can get started here. Aztecs red jerseys, black numerals. Colorado State white jerseys, dark green, trimmed in gold. So here we go. Vaz and Callie Clark jump it up. Clark controls it, almost tapped it to me over here on the sideline. It's picked up instead by Veronica Sheffy. And heading to our right, the Aztecs attack in the front court against a very good man-to-man Colorado State defense. Sheffy, wing to the right, drives into the lane, down the middle, and she got there because of an illegal screen set by Callie Clark. So the Aztecs open with a turnover. And now it's Colorado State with its first possession, attacking to our left. The freshman, Brooke Carlson, high post to Emma Ronsek. Now Carlson, wing to the left. Drives to the free throw line all the way in, ran into Villalobos, flipped it up anyway, no good, and the rebound is tied up. Vaz and Sheffy. It'll stay with Colorado State on the alternating possession. Good defense by Villalobos coming over to help out, but that was a quick first step by Brooke Carlson. Here's Lemaine, the Latvian, giving the ball in the post to Emma Ronsick. Turns, 15-footer, no good. Rebounded weak side Villalobos. Ahead to Sheffy into the front court. Sheffy, wing right to Aaron Hout. Now they swing the ball around. It goes on the left wing to Fizo. Fizo drives hard to the lane, banks it up, no good. Rebound, Emma Ronsick. Ronsick will dribble it up herself, give the ball off to Carlson. Carlson, right side of the lane, backs it off. Brooke Carlson gives the ball to Hannah Ronsick on the left wing. She's another really good player, just like her sister. Not quite as established, but dangerous nonetheless. Carlson again drives in there, flips it out, wide open right. Hannah Ronsick, a three from the sideline. The Aztecs closed in to stop Carlson, and Hannah Ronsick makes it 3-0 Colorado State. A minute and a half gone by. Villalobos in the front court, drives in hard on Emma Ronsick, and banks it up and in. Nice play by Villalobos on the right side of the lane. Villalobos coming off of her best game of the year, 15 points, 10 rebounds on Saturday against Boise State. Carlson flips it out to Lamena. Now the ball over to Emma Ronsick. Drives into the lane on Villalobos, spinning, turning in the lane, put it up too strong. Rebound comes to Joe Vaz. Clock did not reset, 5 to shoot. On the sideline, Carlson, 3 to shoot. Heaves about a 40-footer and makes it. Well, if it's going to be that kind of day, look out. Just trying to beat the clock, Carlson heaved it from 35 feet and made it. 6-2 Colorado State. Callie Clark tries a three at the other end, rebounded by Hannah Ronsick. Carlson races into the front court, flips it out. Lemaine, free throw line, hangs in the lane, 10-footer, that's good. Lamena makes it 8-2 Colorado State. They've hit 3 of their first 4 shots. Fizo wing to the left. Fizo kicks it out to Villalobos, drives into the paint, double teamed, surrounded, bounces it out to Fizo, straight away at the top. Fizo gives the ball to Sheffy in the lane. Her 10-footer is partially blocked by Hannah Ronsick. Picked up by Emma Ronsick. Ahead to Carlson. Carlson drives right side of the lane, all the way in again, and fouled by Villalobos. So the Aztecs down 8-2 go immediately to their great bench. Adriana Quezada, Jaslyn Green, and the 2 freshmen, Nat Martinez, Naomi Panganiban. All 4 come into the game. Only Sheffy stays on the floor. Ronsick inbounds to Carlson, wing to the right. Carlson looks in the post to Emma Ronsick, backing her way, leans back, 10-foot jumper, that's good. Colorado State executing to perfection here in the early going, and they're up 10-2. Panganiban to Quezada, wide open 3 from the top, that's off. And the Aztecs getting 1 quick shot and then out. Colorado State moving the ball around, getting everybody involved at the offensive end. Lamanna gives to Ronsick, wing left 3, that's no good. They get the rebound. Hannah Ronsick jumper, no good. They get the rebound. This looks a lot like last year's game so far in the first 4 minutes. So Colorado State will reset. Carlson straight away with their 3rd opportunity to score. Drives all the way in on Quezada, flips it up, no good. Rebound Jaslyn Green. Picked up by Sheffy into the front court. Sheffy down the middle, cut off. Baseline left to Nat Martinez. Out to Sheffy. Colorado State defense is good. Quezada fumbles it in the post, but it's off the leg of Vaz, out of bounds. Aztecs scored 3 points in the first quarter here last year. They're 1 for 5 so far today. Sheffy will inbound in the right corner to Green. Straight away to Nat Martinez. Drives hard in from the right, cut off. Out to Quezada. Her second 3 is her first make. Adriana Quezada drains a 3. They call it a 2 on the scoreboard. Might have had a foot on the line, 10-4. Quezada, the reigning player of the week in the conference after her 19-point game against Boise State. Lamanna cut off at the free throw line, steps back, gives the ball to Emma Ronsick. Ronsick, jump pass down low to Vaz, banked it up, blocked from behind Quezada. Rebound is off. Vaz knocked the player over, and there's a foul on Colorado State, the first of the day. Chloe Froby into the game, another freshman for Colorado State. And Kaylee Hedrick, a junior from Bluffdale, Utah, comes in for Colorado State as well. So it's 10-4. The Aztecs are trailing midway through the first quarter. Aztecs have Sheffy and 4 players off their bench, including Panganiban and Nat Martinez, getting their first taste of road action in the Mountain West Conference. Martinez, wing to the left, drives around a hard screen set by Quezada. She rolls to the basket. The pass was there. The shot was missed, though. The rebound to Emma Ronsick. Ahead it goes to Froby. Drives into Matt Martinez, who took the charge. Froby made a move on the right baseline, and Nat Martinez, so quick, got there and took the charge. Timeout, 4:43 to go in the first quarter. It's a good start for the home team. Colorado State 10, the Aztecs 4 on the Aztecs Radio Network. Aztecs have been great on the road so far this season. They're 4-0 in true road games, but they haven't played a game like this one. At Colorado State, at altitude, first Mountain West Conference road game of the year. They're down 10-4. Crisello here at Moby Arena, where there's a really nice crowd on New Year's Day to see these two longtime Mountain West Conference rivals. They're meeting for the 68th time overall. The Aztecs lead the all-time series 34-33. Sheffy brings it into the front court, attacking to our right. Jaslyn Green at the top, goes to Martinez, wing right to Sheffy. Sheffy gives the ball on the corner of the key to Quezada, back to Sheffy now. Sheffy drives into the lane, almost fell down. Backdoor cut by Panganiban, reverse layup wouldn't go for, nice try. Rebounded by Emma Ronsick. 11-2 on the rebounding for Colorado State. Here's Froby, a freshman, around a screen in the front court. Froby holds it up. Foul. Nat Martinez was in the post trying to defend against the much bigger Emma Ronsick. Almost no way Nat Martinez can do that. Megan Fizo checks in for the Aztecs as Emma Ronsick inbounds to Hedrick. Hedrick brings it all out to Lamanna. Lamanna from Latvia gives the ball to Froby, wing right. Froby across to Hannah Ronsick, into the post to Emma. Emma backs in on Fizo in the lane, 12-footer, left it short, rebound Fizo. Emma Ronsick getting wide open looks here, just missing some of them in the early going. Jaslyn Green on the wing to Fizo. Straight away to Panganiban. Aztecs are 2 of 8 shooting. Panganiban around a screen. Gives to Quezada at the top. She tries another jumper and hits another one. Another 2-pointer with a foot on the line. Quezada's hit 2 long jumpers, but both had a foot on the line. 10-6. 3:25 to go first quarter. Here's Froby behind a screen across to Hedrick. On the wing, Lemana driving into the left corner. Brings it back out on the dribble now. Marta drives into the lane on Quezada, spins and travel. Good defense by Adriana Quezada. Really good bench player for Colorado State now. Hannah Simmental from Pueblo, Colorado, averages almost 9 points a game off the bench, and Simmental is their best 3-point shooter. So she checks in. Both teams have good benches and good freshman players. Here's Panganiban, one of the good freshmen, driving in. Tried a scoop shot from the right side. That didn't work. Not against this kind of defense. Froby the other way. Free throw line jumper is in. Chloe Froby makes it 12-6. Colorado State. Panganiban getting a taste of this Mountain West Conference defense away from home, and it's a lot tougher than she's used to. She'll have to adjust. Quezada brings it out to Fizo at the top. Now to Panganiban on the wing. Around a screen, free throw line, hang 15-footer. That won't go. Panganiban, they need her, and she's missed her first 3 shots. The ball tipped out of bounds. Goes to the Rams, who've now out-rebounded them 13-3. The Aztecs have no offensive rebounds. Nothing even close to a second chance opportunity. Simmental bringing it up with Froby into the front court. 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Froby spins to the free throw line all the way down the middle on Panganiban and banks it in. That was a strong move by Chloe Froby. She's out of Lincoln, Illinois. She overpowered Panganiban that time, and it's 14-6 Rams. Panganiban brings it into the front court. Straight away to Jaslyn Green. She hoists a deep 3. No, that didn't count. They called a illegal pick against Quezada while Jaslyn Green was taking that shot. So the 4th team foul against the Aztecs gives it back to Colorado State. They can build a double-digit lead here in the first quarter. Simmental wing to the right, around a screen. Simmental at the top, gives it on the wing to Hedrick. Hedrick into the post to Emma Ronsek, held by Jaslyn. Nope, they called an offensive foul. Surprised, but the Aztecs got a away team call there. I thought they'd call a hold on Jaslyn Green. They called Emma Ronsek for pushing off instead. So Jaden Fife checks in and gives Ronsek a rest as the Aztecs try to close the gap here before the end of the first quarter. Aztecs are 3 of 11 shooting and have no offensive rebounds, no free throw attempts. Pretty hard to win that way, especially on the road against a good team. Fizo throws up a wild shot in the lane. That's no good. Right now, the Aztecs are doing a lot of one-on-one basketball, and that's not working for them. Simmental goes one-on-one all the way to the rim and scores. Aztecs defense hasn't been great either. 16-6, 1 minute left in the first quarter. Nat Martinez into Quezada in the post. Step back jumper. Quezada has shown up. She's got 6 of the Aztecs' 8 points as she hits that jumper. And it's 16-8. Simmental into the front court for Colorado State. Gives the ball on the wing to Hannah Ronsek. She drives hard into the lane, fumbles it, turns, shoots it, missed it. Rebound, Nat Martinez. Martinez ahead to Panganiban, running down the right sideline. Now Panganiban comes into the lane, hangs for a 15-footer. No good. She's 0 for 4. And the rebound to Hannah Ronsek. Gives the ball to Simmental, and they can hold for a final shot. Shot clock is off with 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now 15 as Simmental leans over the dribble. Simmental with 9. Gives the ball to Froby. Froby on a hard drive, left side of the lane, turns under there, put it up, blocked by Fizo. Nice play by Megan Fizo to end the first quarter. Well, the Aztecs didn't shoot, they didn't rebound, and they didn't really defend either. Colorado State just missed some open shots. Having said all that, maybe trailing by only 16-8 isn't all that bad. We'll come back for the second quarter from Fort Collins, Colorado in just a moment on the Aztecs Radio Network.
All right, Rams, it's time to turn it up a little bit. Please welcome to the court. We got Haley and we have Maddie here. Make some noise, y'all. Today they're dressed up as Safeway workers and they're going to race to the end and they're going to fill up their Safeway bags with all of the Safeway items there and get back as quick as possible. Whoever wins wins a $50 gift card from Safeway. Y'all ready? We ready? All right, here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Let's go. Make some noise for them, y'all. Come on, you got it. Keep cheering them on. Let's go, Haley. Let's go, Maddie. Make some noise, y'all. They're almost there. Push through it. Push, 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 push. Woo! I don't know who won that one, y'all. Pick a winner. It looked like Haley got it, though, to me, though. But it was very, very close. So today, Haley, you're going to go home with a $50 gift card from Safeway. But you're not going home with nothing. Maddie, you're going home with a $25 gift card from Safeway. Make some noise, y'all.
Not a great first quarter, but at least the Aztecs get their feet wet and are not completely out of the game as they were here last year. Colorado State leads 16-8 after the first quarter today. The Aztecs shot 4 of 14. They missed their only 2 threes. They did not get to the free throw line once. They were out-rebounded by 10, and they did not have a single offensive rebound. Colorado State shot 39%, made 2 of 4 on threes. Their first 2 baskets of the game were threes. So the Aztecs trailing by 8, start the second quarter. Attacking to our right, running some weave. Halp on the wing, goes around a screen into the corner. Gives it straight away to Callie Clark, now to Sheffy. Sheffy, free throw line, can't shoot. Gives it across to Villalobos, baseline right drive, no, but a foul. And so the Aztecs will get to the free throw line for the first time. And the good news with that foul is it's on Emma Ronsick, and that's her second. So Colorado State may have to get her out of the game. Although right now Ryan Williams is staying with her. Villalobos, free throw is up and good. Villalobos only 56% at the line. Second one, no good. Rebound, Emma Ronsick fumbled it out of bounds under pressure from Sheffy. Emma Ronsick is going to come out. So let's see if the Aztecs can take advantage of her having 2 fouls. Sheffy will inbound baseline right in the front court. Comes into Villalobos. On top to Nat Martinez around a screen. Hesitates. Bounced in low to Callie Clark. Missed the layup. Got it back, however. The first offensive rebound of the day. Back outside to Sheffy. Inside it goes to Villalobos. Double teamed. And they call 3 seconds. Wow, okay.
3-second violation.
So, an Aztec turnover, their second. 16-9 Rams. Carlson dribbles through traffic into the front court, lost the ball to Haupt. Villalobos, left wing to Sheffy, down the middle to Clark. Ripped away from her by Hannah Ronsick. So the teams exchange turnovers. Leimana into the front court, goes to Simmental. Bounce down the middle to Vaz underneath, bank it up, no good. Rebound, Callie Clark, strong board. Gets the ball to Sheffy. Sheffy in the front court to Villalobos. Takes a look, bounce into the post to Clark, tipped away by Hannah Ronsick. So the Aztecs will inbound. So far shooting 26%. Sheffy got to get it in. Comes into Halp in the right corner. Halp, a great shooter, but they hardly ever give her a look. Not the Aztecs, the defense. Sheffy's open for three from the left wing. She got it. The Aztecs need a few of those today. Veronica Sheffy, just her fourth three-pointer of the year. And it's 16-12. Vaz in the front court to Hannah Ronsek. Ronsek around a screen, straight away Lemana. Now to Simmental. Simmental at the free throw line across to Vaz. Brooke Carlson leans over the dribble, comes to the free throw line, drives on Callie Clark, kicks it out to Hannah Ronsek. 7 to shoot. Simmental kicks it out to Ronsek. 2 to shoot. Drive, put it up, taken away by Nat Martinez. Aztec ball either way. Ball went out of bounds, but the shot clock ran out anyway. That's a great defensive sequence by the Aztecs. And they get it back trailing by 4. Sheffy, who just hit the three, comes into the front court for San Diego State. Now on the left wing is Haupt around a screen, straight away to Callie Clark. They let her shoot another three, dipped in and came out. Rebounded by Hannah Ronsek. Emma Ronsek is on the bench. Carlson, strong drive all the way down the middle, fumbled it out of bounds. Callie Clark came over to help out. They're letting Callie Clark shoot a three if she wants to. She can make them. That's not the most advisable shot for the Aztecs. If they need it late in the shot clock, fine, but I wouldn't go for it early in the shot clock. They're just sagging way off of her. Sheffy shoots another three from the left, not this time. The Aztecs are 1 of 5 from the arc, and Colorado State is letting certain players shoot the threes. They're not guarding Sheffy or Clark out there. Hannah Ronsek to the free throw line, backs it out, gives the ball to Simmental. Simmental on a strong drive, kicks out to Carlson, thought about it. Carlson cut off at the free throw line, goes to Simmental. Pull up, 15-foot jumper, no. Rebound, Aaron Haupt. Haupt gives to Sheffy. 3 minutes into the second quarter. Trailing by 4. Sheffy around a screen at the free throw line, hangs, shot blocked by Lemana. Gives to Carlson. Ahead to Simmental, running in from the right. Cut off by Nat Martinez. Back outside to Carlson. Carlson drives, turns, flips it up, no good, not even close. Rebounded by Clark. Sheffy, Villalobos running down the lane all the way, put it up, no good, no foul. Wow, she got hit. Rebound to Hannah Ronsek. So both teams going back and forth and not getting anything done right now. Still 16-12. Brooke Carlson around a screen, gives the ball to Lemana in the corner, comes out to the free throw line, plays across to Simmental. Simmental bumps into Haupt, offensive foul. Good defense by Haupt, kind of drew that foul a little bit, leaned in and got some contact. Simmental got called for the offensive foul. So it's been 16-12 for about 3 straight minutes. Neither team has scored. Colorado State, as a matter of fact, hasn't scored yet in the second quarter. The Aztecs have scored 4 points in the quarter. And here comes Panganiban, who went 0 for 4, her first turn in there. See if she settles down. Jaslyn Green at the top. Gives the ball to Haupt. Haupt to Villalobos. Corner the key jumper by Kim. In and out. Rebound hit by Quezada, but grabbed by Kaylee Hedrick. Lemana into the front court for Colorado State. Kicks over to Froby. Froby back to Carlson. Carlson still on the perimeter. They're a lot different without Emma Ronsek in the game. Lemana down the baseline, cut off, throws it all the way over to Froby, right corner three. No good. Rebound, Jaslyn Green. Ahead to Panganiban. Panganiban in the front court, almost lost the dribble. Villalobos lobs underneath to Quezada. Back outside to Villalobos. Over to Jaslyn for 3 from the left. That's good. Jaslyn Green hits a 3 from the left wing. And the Aztecs have cut the lead to 1. Timeout, Ryan Williams. Well, the game changes tremendously when Emma Ronsek goes to the bench. And Ryan Williams is going to have to decide what to do. She's got 2 fouls, but her team looks a little lost without her right now. 5 minutes to go in the second. Colorado State 16, the Aztecs 15 on the Aztecs Radio Network.
All right, it's time to turn it up. It's the new year. We're about to get into the dance camp presented by Kia, Nissan, Fort Collins. Let's go ahead and get your groove on. Let me see who got the best dance moves. All right, congratulations to our winner. Make some noise. They're going home today with the free oil change and tire rotation, courtesy of Kia Nissan.
Crisello back in Fort Collins, Colorado. Balmy temperature out here today, about 40 degrees, no snow. On New Year's Day, 2025, the Aztecs have scored the last 9 points going back to the first quarter and trail now just 16-15. Emma Ronsick stays on the Colorado State bench. And things have been much different since she's gone out with a second foul. Aztecs have Quezada, Villalobos, Jaslyn Green, Aaron Haupt, Naomi Panganiban. The 5 all wearing red jerseys today, black numerals for San Diego State. Colorado State attacks to our left. Kedrick on the perimeter, gets it across to Lemana. On top to Froby. Froby back to Lemana. Lemana's a pretty good shooter. Hannah Ronsick takes a look, dribbles down the lane, hard drive, put it up and rolls it in. Nice move by Hannah Ronsick. Their first points of the second quarter. 5 points for Hannah, 18-15 Colorado State. Panganiban into the post to Quezada. Quezada works on the baseline, double team, kicks it out to Green. Jaslyn, left wing, another 3. Not this time. Rebound, Hannah Ronsick. She gives to Lemana. Ahead it goes to Hedrick. Puts her head down, drives into the lane, and throws it away. Jaslyn Green intercepts, goes the distance, pump fake, bank it up and in. Nice move. Jaslyn Green with the steal and the hoop at the other end. She's got 5, and it's 18-17. Lemana into the front court to Froby. Froby. Corner left to Hannah Ronsick. Ronsick, free throw line, spins, can't shoot. Back outside to Simmental. Over to Hannah for 3. Way short, long rebound. Simmental couldn't hang on to it. Picked up by Quezada. Aztecs could get the lead here for the first time. Panganiban in the front court. Drives the lane. Steps back outside to Villalobos. She drives in against Hannah Ronsick in the lane. Turn, flip it up, no, but a foul. Foul is on Hannah Ronsick.
Checking in for your man, number 2, Rose Carlson, and number 10,
So Villalobos will go to the free throw line where she's 1 for 2 today. 3 points for Villalobos in the ball game. Kim from Los Angeles playing in her 134th game as an Aztec. 7 more. She'll tie Sophia Ramos for the all-time Aztec lead in games played. First free throw was no good. Second one can still tie the game. But before she shoots it, Lemana is going to be taken to the sideline, evidently bleeding somewhere. So they either have to tape her up or get a substitute in. And they'll make quick work of this. Let's see. Look, can't see. It's all the way down at the far other end of the Colorado State bench. Simmental will come in and replace her. Villalobos will try to tie the game with a free throw here. She's 1 out of 3 today. Kim has got to start getting her free throws to go because she takes a lot of free throws, gets fouled a lot in there. Has to start converting. Second one is good. We're tied up. 18-18 after trailing by as many as 10. The Aztecs have caught up. Maybe they've got some confidence back in the ball game now. The defense is doing a great job, but again, when Emma Ronsik's on the bench, it's a different game. She's still on the bench. Here's Hannah Ronsik driving in from the right, banking it in. The Aztecs did not cover well on their press that time, and Hannah had a clear lane to the basket. She's got 7. They lead 20-18. On the wing, Jaslyn Green holds it up straight away to Quezada. Over it goes to Panganiban. Into the post to Jaslyn Green. Down the middle comes Callie Clark. Vaz moved over and got a blocking foul.
Fouls on number 10, Joe Vaz. That's her second team fourth. Checking in for the Aztecs, number 21.
Lemana's back in after getting the blood cleared up. Nat Martinez back in for San Diego State. And Zachariah, 6'2", sophomore from India, checks into the game for the first time for Colorado State. Give them some size. Ball comes into Jaslyn, left baseline. Jumper is good. Jaslyn Green, she's got her game going today. 7 points for Jaslyn, ties it at 20-20. 2:36 first half. Carlson on the wing. Froby back to Carlson, wing left. Straight away to Zachariah on the top. Backdoor cut by Lemana is good. She got fouled for sure and scored. The whistle was late, but she got it. Got hit in the head by Green. Beautiful backdoor pass by Ann Zachariah. And a good cut by Lemana. She'll have a chance for a three-point play. So Colorado State's first free throws of the game. Or free throw of the game. Free throw's no good, so no three-point play. Rebound to Callie Clark. 22-20. Panganiban comes into the front court. Around a screen. Panganiban at the top. Goes around another screen all the way in from the right. Lays it in. Beautiful move for her first field goal. Naomi Panganiban. Averaging over 10 points a game off the Aztec bench. Having a great freshman season. 22 apiece. Froby wing left. Froby across it goes to Zachariah. Zachariah gives the ball to Lemana. Lemana comes to the free throw line. Gives the ball to Carlson. Free throw line. Carlson can't shoot. Bouncing low to Zachariah. Fumbles it. Stolen by Quezada. Picked up by Panganiban. Can the Aztecs get the lead? Nat Martinez went for a jump stop but traveled instead. Colorado State surprisingly has 9 turnovers in this game. They only average 9 per game. For the Aztecs, that was only their 3rd turnover. 1:28 to go in the half, still tied. 22 apiece. High post, Zachariah. Gives the ball to Hannah Ronsik, right wing. Held by Jaslyn Green. Second team foul on the Aztecs, but also the second on Jaslyn. Megan Fizo comes in to try and defend Hannah Ronsik. She's the one big threat they have out there right now, while sister Emma's on the bench with those 2 fouls. Ryan Williams electing not to use Emma the rest of the half. Colorado State still with it. Attacking to our left. Carlson around a screen, free throw line in deep, kicks to Hannah Ronsik. Ronsik back to Carlson, tipped away by Clark. Recovered by Zachariah, but she dribbled out of bounds. So the Aztecs force a 10th turnover. That's already more than Colorado State makes on average per game. So the Aztec defense is having its effect. Now can they get the lead? Panganiban, left corner to Fizo. Takes a three for the lead. No good. Rebound Zachariah. Aztecs 2 of 8 from the arc. Left corner. Here comes Froby. Bounce outside. Ronsick 3. She's the one right now. Hannah Ronsick. She's got 10 points in the first half and 2 of 4 from deep. 25-22. Panganiban. Shot clock 3 ahead. 20 seconds to go on the shot, 23 in the half. Fizo, right corner, Callie Clark, straight away to Quezada. 17-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, tipped out, grabbed by Panganiban with 9. Over to Nat Martinez, 6 seconds. Panganiban got to go to work with 4. Around a screen, down the lane, fumbles, and never got a shot away. Well, the good news is the Aztecs are in the game. They never got the lead, though. Colorado State hung on to that, despite Emma Ronsick having to sit out most of the first half with foul trouble. 25-22, the Rams over the Aztecs. Colorado State shot 40%, but turned it over an uncharacteristic 10 times. The Rams were 3 of 7 from the arc, 2 of 4 by Hannah Ronsick. The Aztecs shot just 32% and 2 of 8 from 3. They were also badly out-rebounded 22-13. The Aztecs had only 2 offensive rebounds in the first half and no second chance points. Individually, Hannah Ronsick with 10 led the way. Chloe Froby had 4. Marta Lamana had 4 as well for Colorado State. Brooke Carlson 3. Emma Ronsick had 2 and 5 rebounds, but played only 8 minutes. Simmental also scored 2 for the Rams. For San Diego State, Jaslyn Green off the bench led the way with 7. 3 of 4 shooting for Jaslyn to go with 3 rebounds. Adriana Quezada scored 6. 3 apiece for Ronnie Sheffy and Kim Villalobos. Naomi Panganiban had 2. 25-22. Colorado State really led throughout the first half. I don't believe the Aztecs had a lead. We did have a couple of ties, but that's it. No lead time for San Diego State in that first half. Take a break, come back to Fort Collins. Callie Clark returning home today. We'll hear and meet her when we come back on the Aztec Radio Network. Chris Ello back in Fort Collins, where the Aztecs trail Colorado State 25-22 at halftime. Aztecs never led in the first half, trailed by as many as 10. Got back even a couple of times, but never got the lead. Finally, a three-point shot by Hannah Ronsick gave Colorado State this three-point halftime lead. Callie Clark, big day for her. She played 4 years here at Colorado State before coming to San Diego State for her final season. She has been great for the Aztecs this year. And a big reason why San Diego State has started 12-2. She's having a great time in San Diego. You have a chance to meet her right now. We're visiting with Callie Clark, our halftime interview, and let's start with Colorado State, okay? Because you and my wife have something in common. You both attended Colorado State. She's a Ram, and you were a Ram. Talk about your experience there. We enjoyed playing against you, but I think we're enjoying playing with you better.
That's good. No, it was a great experience. I was happy to be there for 4 years, learned a lot about basketball, and obviously this league, which was really helpful this year, especially being back in the Mountain West. And honestly, deciding to come to San Diego State, I've been playing against them for 4 years, so I kind of knew the program that they had, and it was something that I was looking for. Colorado State played more of a five-out type of offense, and I was looking forward to kind of getting back in the paint and being able to be more of a post asset for the team. So I saw that they had that here when I was playing at Colorado State, but I think definitely I was able to grow more of like that perimeter type of skill set while I was there, which is also really helpful, especially being a big. But no, I really enjoyed my time, but I'm glad to be here this year.
You know, I've watched that team for a while, and Ryan Williams. I appreciate him as a coach, and I don't obviously never went to Colorado State practice, but I think it looks to me like he does a pretty good job with that team. Compare and contrast him to Stacy a little bit as you get used to something a little different.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard comparing head coaches because they all bring their own thing to the table. Obviously, male, female, they have different types of vibes, and I think they're both really great coaches. They're both really, really knowledgeable in the game of basketball. I think he does have a couple years on her, in the nicest way possible. But yeah, I think they're both really intelligent coaches. They know what they want to do. Obviously, their mindset towards basketball and how they want to approach, especially offense and defensive schemes, is very different. That's something I had to adjust to when I came here.
Yeah.
Because we used to force middle there. And we do not do that here. No, but I think they're both really great coaches. I really appreciate the differences between them, though, because that's what I was looking for, especially when I was moving my senior, or I guess, graduate year. But, yeah.
All right, so let's have some more fun stuff now. You came to San Diego to play, but the one benefit you're finding, I think, since you've been here is that it's warmer. And you are, every time I see you, pretty much you're in shorts, and which is great. But even when it's 50 degrees and people are giving you a hard time, and you're like, I'm from Colorado. I mean, this is really warm for me.
Yeah.
So you're kind of getting a kick out of this whole weather thing.
I am. I really enjoy the warm weather. I think it's really funny because Kelly was with me at Colorado State, and now that she's been back here a couple years, she's like closed up, like has so much on her all the time. I'm like, what are you doing? No, but I really like the warm weather. I mean, Colorado's not that cold, but it's it's definitely a lot better out here. So yeah, you're gonna catch me in shorts, unless it gets to like low 40s. Then I'll put some sweatpants on. But.
Okay, well, it's not going to get low 40s, so we'll always get to see you, and you'll be in shorts. All right, here's the question I really wanted to ask you, because I know everybody probably has asked you this, but when you're around the basket, left-handed. You eat, I saw, left-handed.
Yes.
I don't know how you write, but I'm assuming left-handed.
Yeah.
Jump shot, anything 10 feet out, right-handed.
Yeah.
How did that all come about?
Well, predominantly I'm left-handed, but I do approach a lot of sports and things with both hands.
Okay.
I think I was supposed to be a basketball player with like my left hand, but I always tell people when I was younger I got put in these like basketball camps with like a bunch of kids, and they would always be like, who's left-handed, and only like one or two people would raise their hands. So I was like, I can't do that. I can't be the only one that they adjust for. So I just did everything with my right, and that's just how I learned. And as I grew older, I was like, I feel like I'm more comfortable with my left. Like I can shoot a basketball with my left hand. It's just not as smooth as it is with my right. But yeah, I think I'm supposed to be left-handed because I used to play volleyball too, and I would use both hands, and people would be like, what the heck is going on?
You spike with either hand.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, when I was being recruited in high school, actually, like during club seasons, we had coaches be like, what hand are you dominant with? And I was like, both. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question, but yeah.
Well, I noticed it. It took me like a game and a half because I was like, wait a minute, isn't she left-handed? She just shot that right-handed. Your free throws are right-handed, and as I started coming together for me. All right, now when I first met you, I saw you had your Colorado State backpack. Have you finally switched over to the? Have you gone away from the dark side now?
Yes, I actually do have. I have two now, so I can alternate between the two. But I have been outfitted with a great San Diego State bag now.
The proper gear. All right, that's Callie Clark, the Aztecs' new center this year. She's playing amazing basketball. Thanks so much for the time.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Callie Clark doing a great job on the interview and doing a great job on the floor for San Diego State this season. They could use her offense a little bit on the interior here in the second half today. They trail her former team, Colorado State 25, the Aztecs 22, at halftime here in Fort Collins. Come back with the second half in just a couple of minutes on the Aztec Radio Network.
All right, Red fans, make some noise as we welcome our legends back to the court. Give it up for them. Come on, everybody up. Let's go.
Teams are back out on the floor for the second half. Colorado State leading the Aztecs 25-22. These are the two best defensive teams in the conference. That showed up in the first half. Neither team is on pace to get much more than 50 points today. The Aztecs, on average, allow 58 points per game. Colorado State allows 59. Three-point shooting may be what breaks this game open, the reason I say that is Colorado State is letting Sheffy, they're letting Jaslyn Green, they're letting Callie Clark shoot threes. They're not guarding them. But they are guarding Aaron Haupt and Nat Martinez, and neither Haupt nor Martinez even got a shot attempt in the first half. The Aztecs need to find a way to get those two open for some long distance opportunities, because both Haupt and Nat Martinez shoot 46% from the arc. On the other side, Emma Ronsick, only 2 points. She averages 17. You know she's going to be a factor in the second half. She only played 8 minutes because of the 2 fouls. But while she was not in there, her sister Hannah Ronsick took over the game. Hannah had 10 points and 10 rebounds in the first half alone. So we'll see what we get here. Both teams are 1-0 in the conference. 2-0 would sure be a great way to start the new year. Aztecs will be home Saturday, another tough game at 1 o'clock against New Mexico at Viejas Arena. But still a big half of basketball to go here. Colorado State will get possession to start the second half. Aztecs starting 5 is out there. Emma Ronsick is back in there, of course, for Colorado State. Here comes their freshman point guard, Carlson. High post to Joe Vaz. Vaz backs it out, gives it across to Carlson, wing to the right. Pass, knocked down, now back into the post to Emma. Leans into Quezada, or rather into Clark, couldn't score it. Rebound comes out to Villalobos, running into the front court, down the middle. Kicks it out to Sheffy. Sheffy drives the lane, flips it up, and scoops it in with a right hand. Nice shot by Sheffy. Good defense at the other end by Callie Clark on Emma Ronsick. 25-24. Carlson gives the ball on the wing to Lemana. Lemana back to Carlson, wing to the right. Straight away to Hannah Ronsick. Hannah guarded by Fizo, gets it back to Lemana. Free throw line, now Hannah Ronsick still on the perimeter. Trying to get it into Emma, can't do it yet. Carlson drives, kicks it out. Emma, step back 3 from the left. What a shot that was. Can't defend much better than that. She stepped back about 27 feet and buried a 3. 4-3 of the day for Colorado State. They lead 28-24. Fizo, wing to the right. Corner the key to Villalobos. Now to Sheffy. Sheffy drives into the paint, turns, can't shoot. Gives it back outside to Villalobos. Villalobos plays it to Fizo. Open 3 from the right, no good. Rebound, Callie Clark puts it in. That's what she's been doing all year. Offensive rebounding and scoring. Her first bucket today. 28-26. Carlson, wing to the right. Carlson around to screen. Into the post to Emma Ronsick. Again, Sheffy. Ronsick much taller, doesn't attack. Gives to Carlson, repost. Emma Ronsick again. Fade, baseline right, another jumper, that's good. So she's going right to work here. And she has 5 quick points, 7 in the game. 30-26, CSU. Sheffy, corner the key, across to Fizo, right corner to Haupt. Love to get her a couple of shots. Into the post, broken up by Hannah Ronsick, cleared out, kept in by Haupt at the 10-second line. Baseline Villalobos underneath, reverse, beautiful. Villalobos with a reverse. Threw it up over her head with the right hand. 6 points for Villalobos, 30-28. They're going almost exclusively now to Emma Ronsick. Here's Carlson, wing right to Lemana. Lemana on a drive all the way in underneath, kicks it in the paint to Vaz. She traveled, I think. Nope, held the first. Holding foul on Callie Clark.
Foul on number 31, Callie Clark. That's her second team.
Second foul on Callie. Emma Ronsick will inbound baseline right. Comes into Carlson. Straight away to Vaz. They go into the post to guess who? Emma Ronsick. She doesn't shoot this time. Plays it out to Hannah instead. Across to Lemana. Lemana, there's an illegal screen by Emma Ronsick, and that's a big one because that's her third foul. Ryan Williams going to stay with Emma right now. You don't want to kill yourself to get her fourth foul, but if you can get it, it would be a huge deal in this game. Here's Fizo in the post to Villalobos against Emma. Villalobos backs in, turns in the lane, banks it up, no good. Rebound off, Hannah Ronsick. Gives the ball to Carlson. Carlson in the front court to Hannah, look out. Wide open three from the top, in and out. Lucky break for the Aztecs, rebound Clark. Ahead to Sheffy, on the wing to Fizo, three from the left, nope. Rebound Lemana, Aztecs still can't get the lead, they haven't led yet. 6:24 in the third. 30-28, Brooke Carlson on top to Emma. Back to Carlson, wing left. Driving in on Sheffy all the way, ran into Callie Clark, but they called a foul on Veronica Sheffy. Zachariah is going to come in. Vaz will replace her, or Zachariah replaces Vaz. As Emma Ronsick gets set to trigger it in from the right baseline. 6:11 to go in the third, 30-28 CSU. Ronsick comes into Zachariah, right corner, out to Lemana. Carlson, sideline right, drives into the paint, leans in, scores, and a foul. Beautiful move by Brooke Carlson. The foul is on Sheffy. Brooke Carlson, she's a good freshman also. She's got a chance for a three-point play. Aztecs go to their bench. Green, Panganiban, and Nat Martinez all come in. Carlson's three-point play is converted. 33-28 Rams. 4 minutes gone by in the third quarter in Moby Arena. Panganiban to the free throw line, all the way in, left-hand layup. Nobody picked her up. Panganiban scores it. She's got 4. Ryan Williams is screaming at his team. He's not used to them playing defense that poorly. Good move by Panganiban. Lemana now to the free throw line, drives in deep, hangs, left it short. Rebound Nat Martinez. Over to Panganiban. Naomi in the front court. Naomi leans over the dribble, straight away to Callie Clark. Back to Nat Martinez. Nat takes a look, can't find anybody. Brings it outside to Panganiban. Over to Villalobos, drives into the lane. Shakes off some contact, puts it up, no. Rebound Clark, out to Panganiban for 3. Rebound to Emma Ronsick. Aztecs are 2 of 11 from the arc. They need some of those to go in. Lemana behind a screen. Bounce the ball to Emma Ronsick. Pump fake, drive in, hang, 15-footer. What a nice shot. That's hard to defend. I mean, she's making great shots out there. 7 points in the half, 9 in the game for Emma. 35-30. Villalobos to Jaslyn Green on top. Wing left to Panganiban. Straight away to Clark. On the right wing to Nat Martinez. Nat to the free throw line. Nat in deep, surrounded. Bounce to Panganiban. Over to Jaslyn, right sideline. Drives in from there, banks it up, left it short. Rebound to Hannah Ronsick. Ronsick to Carlson. Carlson blows into the front court, hits Emma. Left corner. Emma dribbles it back out. Plays to Carlson. She drives in on Panganiban. Bounce baseline to Zachariah. Outside Lemana for 3, no good. Rebound to Panganiban. Ahead to Martinez. Wing left 3 for Nat. Nope. Rebound, Emma Ronsick. Aztecs 2 for 12 from the arc. Hannah Ronsick. Right baseline, drives in deep, scoops it in. Timeout, San Diego State. The Ronsick sisters are making the Aztecs sick. 12 for Hannah, 9 for Emma. They've combined for 19 rebounds. Timeout on the floor, 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Colorado State 37, the Aztecs 30 on the Aztecs Radio Network.
Check one, check two, we live, and McDonald's has the shuffle. I got the legendary Lily, I got the legendary Zach. So you know what you gotta do? Basically, you're gonna focus on your focus. Pick the one that you in and stayed underneath of, okay? You win a $100 McDonald's gift card, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Let's see what we got. Okay. You see it. Focus. Okay. Oh, all right. Hey, you okay?
Aztecs cold shooting here. It's kept them from climbing the mountain. They've been down the entire game. They've had some chances to take the lead here in the third quarter, but unable to score the ball. Aztecs shooting just 33% overall and 2 for 12 from the arc. The Aztecs are 36% on the season, best in the conference from three-point land, but 16% today. They trail by 7. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Panganiban into the front court, bounces to Jaslyn Green. Green straight away, goes to Nat Martinez, driving, baseline left. Nat comes into the lane, can't shoot, cut off, plays it out to Jaslyn Green. She shoots a 3, comes up short, rebound to Hannah Ronsick. That's her 13th rebound to go along with 12 points. Aztecs 2 of 13. The arc. Froby driving in on Panganiban, right inside, banked it up, no good, got it back, put it up and in. Basket counts and a foul. Froby is 5'8", but she's a little stronger than Panganiban. And she was able to bull her way in, missed the shot, got the rebound, put that in, got fouled. 9-point game, another timeout is taken here. 3:12 to go in the third quarter, 39-32 now. Colorado State is doing a good job of finding some mismatches out there at the offensive end. And they're taking advantage of their mismatches. Meanwhile, the Aztecs are getting really good looks and just not making them. 2 for 13 from the arc for San Diego State. Jaslyn Green and Sheffy are the only two who have made one so far. So we'll see if San Diego State can find a way here. Start knocking some of those in. Colorado State is happy right now to let the Aztecs shoot from 3, which most teams are not happy to do because the Aztecs usually make their threes this season, 36%. Today, 15%. Coming up on Saturday, the Aztecs will host the New Mexico Lobos. Rematch of a first-round game in the Mountain West tournament last year. The Aztecs won it. Took 2 out of 3 from New Mexico last season. The Aztecs and Lobos coming up Saturday at 1 o'clock at Viejas Arena. Froby will get the chance to complete the three-point play here after the timeout. I don't know who that timeout was called against. Both teams still have 3 on the board. Froby's free throw allows Colorado State to match its largest lead of the game, 40-30. Bailey Barnhard, another freshman, has come in for San Diego State for the first time today. Quezada in the high post. Quezada hands off to Panganiban. Down the middle on a little beautiful pick and roll, and Quezada gets the bounce pass and scores it. Running in from the left. Nice play, well executed. 8 points for Quezada. 40-32. Froby gives the ball to Simmental. Back to Froby against Panganiban. Straight away to Simmental, a 3. Boy, they're shooting lights out. Simmental gives them 5 of 11 from 3. And their largest lead, 43-32. Panganiban drives all the way in from the left, scores on Lemana. Beautiful move by Panganiban again. 6 points for Panganiban. 43-34, but the Aztecs need to stop some stops now to get back in the game. 2 minutes left in the third. Lemana straight away to Simmental. On the wing to Hannah Ronsick, drives hard in from the right, turn around on the baseline, that's good. They can't miss right now. Colorado State, they've made 5 straight field goals, and it's 45-34. 1:43 to go in the third quarter. Neither team has turned the ball over in the third quarter. Colorado State was plagued by that in the first half with 10 giveaways. Panganiban on the wing, Jaslyn Green, baseline right, 2-point jumper is good. Jaslyn hits again. She's got 9. The Aztecs trying to hang around and hope that Colorado State cools off. 45-36, 1:17 for the third. Jaden Fife off their bench. Dribbles at the top against Barnhard. Fife goes to Hannah Ronsick. Now Froby. Kicks it over to Simmental. She drives to the free throw line. Plays it over to Hannah Ronsick. Baseline right. Outside it goes to Simmental. 3 to shoot. Simmental forces it up. Almost made that. Rebound grab by Nat Martinez. That was a great defensive sequence, and they still almost scored. 44 seconds left in the third. Quezada in the high post, drives down the right side of the lane, gets tied up. Got it over to Jaslyn Green. Outside to Nat. Martinez driving, held by Simmental. Only the second team foul on Colorado State this quarter. So the Aztecs will inbound with 31 seconds to go, 20 on the shot clock. Martinez comes into Quezada at the left elbow, plays underneath to Martinez, double teamed under there, forced it up and in. Tough shot by Nat Martinez and drew the foul. She was double teamed, surrounded in there, about 5'6". Found a way in the strength to make that basket and draw the foul. Beautiful shot. It's Martinez's first basket of the game. They need her. Nat Martinez trying to complete a three-point play. Does it? 45-39. Final possession of the third quarter for Colorado State. Shot clock is off. Ronsick's back in, Emma Ronsick. Carlson has the ball, running down the clock with 10 to shoot in the third quarter. Carlson drives baseline right. Applies a play into Emma, can't. All the way across instead. A three-pointer by Froby, no good. Quarter's over. Well, they got it up to 11. The Aztecs squeeze it back down to 6. We'll see where we go from here. San Diego State has not led today, but they're still in it. After three quarters, Colorado State 45, the Aztecs 39 on the Aztecs Radio Network. New Year's Day in Fort Collins and a fourth quarter coming up at Moby Arena. Chris Ello back with you. San Diego State Aztecs fighting from behind all day. They've never led in this game. Trailed by as many as 11. Down 6 now as we go to the fourth quarter. Aztecs will get the ball first in the fourth quarter. Attacking to our left. Jaslyn Green, Sheffy, Panganiban, Nat Martinez, and Quezada are the 5. Aztecs have nobody in double figures yet. Jaslyn Green leads with 9 points. Panganiban on the dribble, wing left. Panganiban goes around a Quezada screen. Still has the ball on the sideline to Sheffy. Drives baseline, reverse layup, no, but a foul. The foul is on Marta Lemana. Lemana from Latvia. Sheffy free throwing. 72% this season. First one in for Ronnie, transfer from USD. All West Coast Conference second team a year ago with the Toreros. Both free throws good. The Aztecs have scored 7 in a row to cut it to 4. 45-41. Emma Ronsek front court on the wing to Carlson. Carlson in the lane against Panganiban. Bounces to Emma Ronsek. Back to the basket. Post right. Baseline right. Turns and flips it in. That was a tough shot, but she makes those look easy. 11 points for Emma. 9 in the second half. 47-41. Panganiban front court. Straight away to Sheffy. To Nat Martinez. Back to Veronica. Free throw line. Cut off there. Can't find anyone. Now gives to Jaslyn Green. 8 to shoot. Into Quezada in the post. Back outside to Sheffy. 3 to shoot. Free throw line. Hang. Jumper. No. Rebound Hannah Ronsek. 14 points, 14 rebounds for Hannah Ronsek. Emma wide open 3 from the top. Yeah. Timeout Aztecs. Well, the Ronsek sisters from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. They are doing it today. Both now have 14 points. Colorado State's hit 6 threes. The Aztecs have hit only 2. With 8:40 to go, the Rams lead it 50-41 on the Aztecs Radio Network.
Colorado shot over 50% from the field and tallied 5 3-pointers as she helped the Rams collect a road win in Logan on Sunday to start off a 1-0 win in the conference. Let's hear it one more time for Waterpick Student Athlete of the Week, Hannah Simmons.
Colorado State, 5 straight points, including a 3-pointer by the preseason newcomer of the year in this conference, Emma Ronsek. Played at Creighton last year. She's come alive in the second half, 12 of her 14 points. They're 6 of 13 from the arc. The Aztecs are 2 of 13 from the arc. The game's not as simple as that, but that's one of the big reasons why Colorado State leads by 9. Still 8:40 to go. Aztecs bring it up with Panganiban. Naomi hands off to Jaslyn Green. To Sheffy, back to Panganiban. Around a screen, Nat Martinez going to be called for traveling. It's only the 4th turnover of the day for San Diego State. I mean, you can't play a whole lot more clean than that. Callie Clark into the game for the Aztecs, but who is going to stop Emma Ronsick? Carlson has the ball, around a screen. Carlson across to Hannah Ronsick, who's been just as good. Leymana from the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Panganiban. On top to Quezada. Over to Sheffy, wing left. Sheffy into the lane, hangs, 8-footer, good shot. That's her shot. Sheffy's got 9, tying Jaslyn Green for the most on the squad. 50-43, still 7:47 to go. Carlson drives to the free throw line. In the corner to Simmental. Now Carlson drives baseline right all the way. Put it up, no. Rebound, Callie Clark. Gives to Sheffy. Oh, Quezada was running down the middle of the floor. The pass was too hot to handle. So, the 5th turnover for San Diego State. Trying to make up ground in the 4th quarter. Turnovers are not your friend, obviously. Carlson for Colorado State, which has not turned it over once in the second half. Carlson on the right wing to Simmental. Simmental gives to Leymana. Leymana back to Simmental at the top. In the post to Emma Ronsick. Baseline right. Kicks it all the way out to Simmental. 1 to shoot. Forced it up. No, but the shot clock ran out anyway. Aztecs scrambling and playing some pretty good defense. Now can they convert? Under 7 to play, trailing by 7. Quezada hands off Panganiban. Jumper, Panganiban from the left, rims out. Rebound, Hannah Ronsick. Long pass, Simmental running in from the right. Kicks out to Leymana. Back to Simmental, fouled. No foul. Thought she was, they didn't call it. Emma Ronsick, left corner, Leymana. Back to Emma, deep 3 from the left. I mean like a 30-footer. She made it. 17 for Emma Ronsick. They are 7 of 14 from the arc. You can't defend that. I mean, they're going to shoot from the stands. Not a lot you can do. 10-point game. 6:04 left. Sheffy into the lane, all the way on Leymana, banks it up and in. Ronnie Sheffy, first Aztec in double figures with 11. You still got a chance in this game, but you got to get some defense and hope they start missing some of these impossible shots. Carlson on the wing. Free throw line. Across to Simmental. Emma Ronsick. She's out near the logo. Backdoor cut by Hannah Ronsick. Missed the layup. That's one that they should make that they missed. And a foul on Hannah trying to get the rebound.
Foul on number 30, Hannah Ronsick. That's her second, team second.
Aztecs bring in Fizo. Nat Martinez comes out. 5:34 to go. Down 8. Quezada and Panganiban into the front court. Panganiban free throw line. Bounce to Callie Clark. Spins in the lane. Surrounded. Bounces to Quezada. Out to Sheffy. 4-3. Yes! Veronica Sheffy from the right sideline hits her second 3 of the game. Cuts the lead down to 5. Only the third 3 of the day for San Diego State. 53-48. Carlson drives hard right down the lane, stops and banks it. Missed it! Wide open, got it back and got fouled. Everybody gave up on the play because she was standing right at the rim to bank it in, but she missed the shot.
Fouls on number 4, Veronica Sheffy.
Sheffy called for the foul.
At the line, shooting 2.
Brooke Carlson, 70% free throw shooter out of Batavia, Illinois. 5'8" freshman. Freshman all over the floor in this game today. Free throw, no good. .456 to go. Again, Brooke Carlson. Got it. 54-48. Froby, another freshman, replaces Carlson. An exchange of freshmen for Ryan Williams. Here come the Aztecs, down 6. Sheffy, straight away to Quezada. Wing left, Panganiban. All the way across to Sheffy, wing right. They let her shoot the 3, but she didn't take it. Sheffy instead drives to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Panganiban. Down low to Quezada, turns, missed a little jumper at the left side of the rim. Emma Ronsick comes back for CSU to Hannah Ronsick. On top to Froby, over to Lemana. Emma Ronsick spins left baseline. Outside to Lemana. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound Sheffy. 4:10 to go. Still in it. Down by 6. Sheffy front court. Sheffy to the free throw line. Sheffy outside to Panganiban. Takes a look. Drives in from the left and just missed the layup. It wouldn't climb over the rim. Rebound to Lemana. Lemana in the front court gives to Hannah Ronsick. Hannah backs it out to Froby. 3:44 to play. Froby holds on to it. Froby still has it. Left side of the lane. Outside to Simmental. Over it goes to Lemana. Left corner, Froby drives in, kicks out, three-pointer, Emma Ronsick. Well, I mean, you're going to play great defense for 29 seconds, and then she steps back and hits a 28-foot three-pointer again. Emma's got 20 points, 18 in the second half. 57-48. You couldn't have played much defense better than that. Panganiban free throw line jumper keeps the Aztecs in it. Panganiban's got 8 points, 57-50. 3 minutes to play. Lemana in the front court. Straight away to Emma. Emma drives, spins into the lane. Emma kicks it out to Froby. She drives into the lane, stops, kicks it out to Simmental. On top to Hannah Ronsick. Straight away to Simmental, over to Froby. Lobs into the post to Emma, face up, 20-footer, that's good. It's her game. Emma Ronsick, 22 points on 9 of 14 shooting, 20 of them in the second half. Aztecs cannot stop her. 59-50, 2:20 to play in the game. Sheffy into the lane. Sheffy turns, kicks it to Panganiban. Outside Quezada, 3 much needed but no good. Rebound to Simmental, and they now can run some clock. 2 minutes to play. Colorado State by 9 with the ball. Emma Ronsick dribbling out near the timeline. Gives it to her sister Hannah. Hannah drives in, spins in the lane, and scores. 61-50, 1:40 to play. Panganiban around a screen. Out to Sheffy, another 3. Ronnie Sheffy's hit 3 threes today. She's got 17 points. That ties her season high. But at this point, probably going to be a little too late. 61-53, timeout Aztecs. Down 8, only 90 seconds to play on the Aztecs Radio Network. Aztecs need a bunch of stops and some turnovers now. Colorado State, those only turned it over once in the entire second half. They lead by 8. They have the ball. 80 seconds to go. Carlson gets over the timeline, gives to Emma Ronsick. 15 to shoot for Emma. Emma absolutely unstoppable in the second half. Step back, free throw line jumper, finally missed one. Rebound to Sheffy. Ahead to Jaslyn. Right wing three, way short. Jaslyn gets her own miss and scores. Jaslyn Green cuts it to 6. 61-55. 11 points for Jaslyn Green. .9 to play. I don't know why they stopped the clock, but they did. And now Ryan Williams says, forget that. I'm going to take a timeout and move the ball to half court. The Aztecs would have been able to set up their press there. For some reason, they blew the whistle after the basket by Jaslyn Green. So with 57.9 seconds to go, the score is 61-55 in favor of Colorado State. Veronica Sheffy 17, Jaslyn Green 11. Both are having great games for the Aztecs, but not a lot they can do with Emma Ronsick, who is just an absolutely unstoppable force today. She's 4 of 5 from 3 and also scoring from the post. Well, you get a stop here, you never know. Or a turnover. Colorado State never turns it over. Emma Ronsick's got the inbound, double teamed, fouled by Sheffy. It's only the second team foul, so the Aztecs still have 2 more fouls to give. Hannah Ronsick, sideline inbound to Simmental, fouled by Villalobos. So the Aztecs are going to play the foul game now. Got to foul them twice more. Ball comes in the backcourt to Brooke Carlson, fouled. 53.1 left to play now. The next foul will put Colorado State on the free throw line. Hannah Ronsick will inbound. Bounced it off the foot of Jaslyn Green. Out of bounds. .9 to play. Hannah Ronsick to inbound in the backcourt. Hannah comes into Froby. She's fouled. Froby is almost automatic at the free throw line. 92%. 2 free throws, 52.5 seconds to go. .55, Froby at the line. Froby's got 7 points off the bench. First free throws, actually he's 1 for 1 today, and that one ran around, but went in. 2 for 2. Second free throw by Froby is good. So she hits them both. Erin Haupt comes back in for San Diego State. Erin, such a great three-point shooter, but she hasn't been able to take a shot today. Down by 8. Panganiban. Right sideline, step back 3, blocked by Lemana. Foul on Panganiban, trying to get it back. Well, just trying to force one up there. Lehman too tall, went over and blocked it. So 2 more free throws for the Rams here. Marta Lemana from Latvia. Free throwing here. 72%er makes it. Colorado State by 9. Second one for Lemana with 43.5 on the clock. Both good. 65-55. Timeout. With 43.5. Aztecs down 10. They've never led today. They started down 10-2. Trailed 16-6. And then when Emma Ronsick went out of the game with 2 fouls early in the second quarter, the Aztecs climbed back into the game, got even a couple of times. But Hannah Ronsick did a great job while her sister was out. And Hannah had 10 points, 10 rebounds in the first half. And she kept Colorado State on the lead until Emma could return. And when Emma Ronsick returned, it was lights out. What can you say? 22 points, 4 of 5 on threes. She scored 20 points in the second half. And she's done it not just from 3. In the lane, on the baseline, up and under. Emma Ronsick. Graduate student, 6'2". They list her 6'2". I think she's bigger. She looks bigger. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, just like her sister, obviously Hannah. The 2 Ronsick sisters today have 38 points and 24 rebounds between them. Sheffy comes into Villalobos. Outside it goes, and trying to make a cross-court pass. Haupt couldn't retrieve it. So this game is all but over. This will be the first time this year the Aztecs don't lose on a last-second shot or in double overtime. Their previous 2 losses, one was by a single point to Providence, and the other was the double overtime loss to Stephen F. Austin, a team that Colorado State, by the way, also lost to in that tournament in San Diego. Emma Ronsick's on the free throw line to add to her total. Emma's a 74% free throw shooter. She's 37% from the arc, but 4 of 5 today. And the 4 of 5 she's made have all been from way out there. She hasn't really necessarily had a foot on the line. Both free throws are good, giving her 24 points. 67-55, 36 seconds to go. Sheffy, Quezada, Nat Martinez kicks it out. 3-pointer by Sheffy. And Lemana went out to block it and fell. She got a piece of the shot. I think she got a foul, and I think she fell on the back of her head. She's holding it as she's down on the court right now. Lemana hustling all the way down to the wire here. The play happened right out at the three-point line in front of us, but there were 2 players standing in my path, so I didn't get to see exactly what the contact was. Sheffy took the shot, and Lemana fouled and then went down. So we'll see what the officials, they're going to look at it, I think, and she's getting up now a little bit. I think she just got bumped hard on the head, and that does not feel great. So they are taking a look to see if there's anything further. They do have a common foul. Going to be on Lamina. She gets up to her feet. Really good crowd today in Moby Gym. Had a great crowd at Viejas Arena last week for the opener. The conference opener against Boise State. Don't forget this Saturday, another good game. New Mexico's in at 1 o'clock. This conference is good and it is deep. And every one of these games is a big-time challenge for all these teams. So we have 26.7 seconds to go. The Rams lead 67 to 55. They've outscored the Aztecs by 6 here in the fourth quarter. Colorado State led by 8 at the first quarter. It was down to 3 at halftime, up to 6, and now 12. And again, pretty much all of it has been Emma Ronsick. Don't want to take any, Hannah Ronsick's got 16 points and 17 boards. That's a hell of a game, but her sister has been the one to take over this game in the second half. Froby's done a nice job off their bench, the freshman with 9. Brooke Carlson, the other freshman guard, has 7. Officials are talking it over. I don't really know what you could call unless Sheffy aggressively tried to knock Lamina down while she was shooting a jump shot. And as I said, there was 2 players right in my path, so I didn't have a clean look at it. Otherwise, I would give you more of an opinion on what they should call here. It's going to be 3 shots for Sheffy and nothing further. Lamina is going to have a headache. And Sheffy will take the free throws. Ronnie's got 17 points, tying a season high. Now 18. Missed the second one. $26.7 to go. Missed the third one. Colorado State takes a timeout to advance the ball. 67-56. Aztecs free throw shooting today hasn't been great. Officially says 6 for 10, but they missed a couple of Villalobos misses in the first half. They never put them on the stat card. So I guess for all time that'll be 6 for 10 at the line, but they really are 6 for 12. 3-point shooting big, led by Ronsick. Colorado State's 8 for 15. That's obviously better than 50%. That's hard to beat, especially when you shoot 4 of 18, 22%. Hannah Ronsick lobs it inbounds to Emma, and the Aztecs aren't going to foul, and they can run out the clock. And they will. The final score will be Colorado State 67, the Aztecs 56. So the Rams go to 2-0 and improve to 11-4 overall. The Aztecs fall to 1-1 in the conference, and they're now 12-3 overall. First road loss of the year for the Aztecs. True road game. They're now 4-1 away from Viejas Arena. Very tough place to win today, especially when you don't shoot it well. And when a great player like Ronsick takes over the game like that. There wasn't a whole lot they could do. The Aztecs made some really good defensive stands, and Ronsick would, at the end of the shot clock, step back and hit a 35-footer. She did it twice to break the Aztecs' hearts in the fourth quarter. Don't forget, Aztecs are home on Saturday to take on New Mexico. We'll have it for you at 1 o'clock from Viejas Arena. Taking a look at the Aztecs go off the floor. Kaylin Hamilton was in street clothes and realized she never played today. So I don't know. I don't know if there was necessarily an injury. Maybe just not feeling well today. But Kaylin did not get into the ball game today when she was in her sweats. Give you some of the final stats now for San Diego State. Aztecs shot 40% in the game, but just 4 of 18 from the arc. And officially, they get 6 of 10 free throws. Colorado State shot way better than that. The Rams, 46%, 8 for 15 from the arc, and 9 of 11 from the free throw line. They also out-rebounded the Aztecs 37-28. Colorado State had 10 turnovers in the first half, only 1 in the second half. The Aztecs only turned it over 6 times the entire game. But their inability to force turnovers in the second half was part of the story. But the biggest part of the story was none other than Emma Ronsick, who scored 24 points, 9 of 15 shooting, 4 of 5 on threes. She added 7 rebounds. Her sister Hannah had 16 points and 18 rebounds. For the Aztecs, Veronica Sheffy had a season-high 18, just 5 short of her career high. Jaslyn Green had 11. Quezada and Panganiban scored 8. Villalobos had 6. Final score, Colorado State 67, San Diego State 56. Crisello from Fort Collins wishing you a happy new year, bidding you a pleasant good afternoon here. Reminding you that the Aztecs are back home Saturday to host the New Mexico Lobos. We'll see you out there at Viejas Arena for what should be another really good game. And we'll have it for you beginning at 1 o'clock on the Mountain West Network on Saturday. So long from Fort Collins, everyone.